Hey everyone, my name is Justin DeRoy, and you tuned in for another Hi-Fi Productions reaction video. Today I'm reacting to another match in the Ultimate Schmoedown single tournament. Today is Bibbiani versus Samm Levine. No co-host today. I'm a little bit behind on making videos, so it's hard to kind of make room to get him in for scheduling to do this. So I'm just going to do this one by myself. I'm going to have to go Samm Levine because I constantly was underestimating him in the team sprint tournament. Now, it might just be that perhaps him and McWeeny were really good as a team because McWeeny just lost. So I could be completely wrong on this, but rather than go against him again and be proven wrong, I'm going to go ahead and bet on him this time around and see if it actually pays off. But enough said of that. Let's go ahead and get into this.
But he still believes he is the best.
If there's one thing you can take away from this match, folks, it's don't mistake calm and collected for shy, and don't mistake big and bombastic for cocky. Both these guys can play the Ultimate Schmoedown. And Ken, as we look at the tail of the tape here, tell us some of the strengths of each competitor.
Absolutely. William the Beast Bibbiani is his strengths. I mean, he's got a lot of them, let's face it, the classics, Oscar movies, and growling. He has become excellent at that. Samm, his scores and soundtracks, we've seen him dominate that type of stuff. 2000s, because he's been in a lot of movies in the 2000s, and just being a charming performer. I love watching Samm work.
He's got a great voice for radio at summer.
Yeah, he does. I like Samm a lot.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's
a Cubs fan, but we're okay with
a movie star versus maybe the best employee that Blockbuster Video ever had. Josh McCouga, are you ready?
I'm ready, Mark.
Ken Knapsack, how does your throat feel today?
Oh, I feel great.
Let's have some Schmoedown. Say your line. Your voice is better.
Right.
Do the thing.
Do the thing?
Do it, Ken.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown. It's Schmoedown time. Introducing first,
Representing above the line, with a record of 3 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 KO, the inglorious one, Samm Levine!
There he is. Look at him. He is a specimen. He looks like the middleweight.
To a song.
He looks like the middleweight.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he looks about as cool as Ferris right now. The song later appeared in a Twix commercial.
It did.
And his opponent, representing the Growling Commando, with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 KO. He's the co-holder of the most points scored for the match record. He is William the Beast Bibbiani. I don't know what's happening there. Wait. Something's happening. I don't know.
I didn't even see him coming.
He's invisible.
Where is Bill Duke? Gonna have me some fun.
This is horrifying. The ticket to Josh McCouga, who scares easily.
Yeah.
How was your ticker?
I am not feeling great, Mark. I saw the curtains move. I'm not a fan. I don't like ghosts. I don't like predators. I don't like beasts.
Folks, there's a reason why Josh is sitting between his 2 parents, Ken and myself. He is going to be okay. He has wet himself. He is wearing poise. I think we can get through the match.
Absolutely. Male underwear is
Well,
the thing.
guys, we ain't got time to bleed. Are you ready, William the Beast?
Let's get to the chopper.
Samm.
Let's do this thing.
All right, then it's time. It's Schmoedown time.
That's right. That's what Ken says and points at me, and that means it's time to recite the rules for 2 men who do not need it whatsoever. In round 1, you will hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. When you hear the question, please write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please show it to the cameras at the same time you verbalize it to us up here at the answer desk. There is no penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round 1. William Bibbiani, you, the Beast, are the favorite. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
I thought he was going to go the other way on that one, Samm Levine.
Yeah, let's do this.
Very cool.
I'll tell you what, you know, Sam Levine's the kind of guy comes up behind you, puts a knife in your back, and says, "I'll see you later."
That's right, 9 times.
I either stabbed you or I didn't. Let's do
Hey,
this.
Times. Your first question comes from the world of action-adventure movies. These are movies that feature action and/or adventure. In the Ben Affleck action attempt Reindeer Games, who played Ashley, his love interest and prison pen pal?
A woman. I never got around to watching Reindeer Games. I heard it was bad.
I missed it. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
According to the editorials in our questions, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. William Bibbiani.
I want to say Charlize Theron.
That is a point for you, sir. And Sam Levine.
I will concur with my colleague, Charlize Theron.
There you go.
Point for both of them.
Equal colleagues.
Joshua Cooper.
Thank you.
In the category of dramas, which Spike Lee joint sees Harvey Keitel investigate a drug-related shooting involving Mekhi Phifer and Isaiah Washington?
I love Mekhi Phifer's appearance in the Eminem song. He's good in the movie. He's good, but he's good in the song because you ain't know Mekhi Phifer.
This doesn't really sound like something I want.
Spaghetti, damn it. Beat me to the gotcha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam Levine.
Clockers?
It is Clockers. William Bibbiani, what answer did you
I
have?
almost wrote Clock Stoppers, but it is Clockers.
It is in fact Clockers.
Yeah.
Perfect ball game, Roy.
I did not see that.
All right, guys. Category comedy. Third question coming in. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which character succeeds in cutting off the arms and legs of the Black Knight?
I think this is the funniest movie ever made.
You think so?
It's either that or Animal House.
Wait, that way.
Funniest movie ever made.
You've seen DC Cap.
I don't even know who said that. Is that the one that Jake Steinfeld drives?
I was gonna go with the
5,
second.
the
4, was it
3, 2. You're a Clippers
Percival?
fan. 1. William Bibbiani, your answer.
Tis but a scratch, and it was King Arthur.
That is
Damn it,
correct, Sam.
I was gonna say King Arthur.
Yeah, I literally just erased Arthur.
Oh, indeed. Right.
Get it, I wanted to say King Arthur. I was like,
Thank you, everybody, for joining
God,
us.
I only see parts of the movie.
The word from the judges, we are not canceling the match. We will continue.
Oh,
And now we go
we all
on
have other stuff to
to
do.
horror thriller is the next category. And the question therein is, which Alfred Hitchcock film starred Kim Novak and James Stewart playing a detective forced to retire partially due to his fear of heights? You have fear of heights?
Oh, that's,
I got a fear of mostly spiders.
Spiders are your big thing. Ken, what are you most afraid of?
Vertigo, there we go.
I'm afraid of questions with syllables that I can't put together.
Ooh, you're xenophobic. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Kenny Xenophobe.
1. Pens down, please, Sam Levine.
I have a little vertigo myself after
You and David Duvall and Bibbiani.
vertigo.
There you go. And he drew us a nice little picture. What a nice guy. No points for the picture. No points awarded.
Your next question comes from the category of golden statued naked men. That'd be Oscars. In Oscars, what was the silent movie sensation that won Best Picture for the 2011 Oscars?
Artist.
You ever thought of taking
I didn't like it.
No, not really.
How long do you think
Everyone raved about it. It's like, oh, it's so great.
I
It's
wish
like-
I had asked about the first one.
It's just a movie in black and white, folks.
And
Oh, good for you for being all like super hyped up for like
It was the
nostalgia.
artist.
And
Yeah, it sure
that is
was.
correct, and it certainly was.
5, 4, 5.
Here we go, Ken Knapsack.
All right, guys, your sixth question comes to the category of rom-com.
These are romantic comedies. Ken.
Comedies with a romantic tinge to
Yes, they
them.
are.
Romancing.
Yeah.
Aw. Enough said. Enough Said is one of the last screen performances from James Gandolfini, who played his co-star and romantic interest.
Big fan of James Gandolfini. Loved his.
I saw one episode of The Sopranos, and it was the one where David Lee Roth plays.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he does.
Why do you think I watched that episode?
Because
I have not seen a lot of his work, to be honest.
In 5,
Movies nor
4,
television. I've never
3,
watched The Sopranos.
2 and a 1. Let's go to Sam Levine.
Elaine.
That is
That is
true.
true. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and William Bibbiani.
I also picked Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
You picked correctly, and Bibbiani still throwing a perfect game. Late into round 1, it is tied close enough. 1 point lead for Bibbiani.
You know what words mean,
Which
right?
is practically tied.
Practically tied.
There, it's a virtual tie here. 1 point separates the tie. Fantasy sci-fi is the next category.
Science fiction.
And this is fictional science, and your question is, what color was Luke Skywalker's call sign at the end of Star Wars A New Hope? Big
Red.
I've never seen it.
Big, you should watch them because it's like Robotech meets Dragon Slayer.
Big fan of War Stars.
Rewatch Robotech
A
again.
little bit of Krull.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to need your answer.
From who?
The Beast goes.
So, start with me. Oh, was it red?
That's correct.
That is
Okay.
correct. There
No,
you
we
go.
both. I also guessed blue.
That could be the match right
It's an
there.
important thing to know. That's going to really pay off later in life.
Points.
That's all right.
And Ken
I
and
want to feel
Josh.
bad about not knowing.
This is the last question in
Star Wars is
round
not actually
1.
that interesting or important.
Going to be asked by Josh McCouga here. Only 2 points separates the tie.
Final question. Final question
Beast
here.
is perfect so
In
far.
round 1, Beast, if he gets this correct, he gets a bonus question. Coming of age, in the coming of age category, name an actor that is featured as a student in the 1989 drama Dead Poets Society. Could be
Oh,
multiple answers. Multiple.
gosh.
God damn it. Just one answer.
Just need 1, but we're going
I
to
have
start
one
at
in
5.
mind, and I can't think of his name.
3, 2, 1. Sam Levine.
There were so many to choose from.
Yeah.
I went with my homeboy, Mr. Josh Charles.
That is
That is
correct.
correct.
I saw him at Baja Fresh one time. He looked like a very nice guy. He's a beast.
Love Baja Fresh.
I'm going to go with the one who made me cry, Robert Sean Leonard.
Yeah! Neither one of them took Ethan Hawke, and that's because they know how to play the
Ethan
game
Hawke
well.
was the one I was trying to remember the name of. Damn it.
Bibbiani, perfect. And round
Perfect
one.
round 1! Roll the graphic, play the music, start the marching band, and now, Beast, you will get a bonus question for having a perfect round 1. This question is to you and only you, so Sam Levine can kick back and enjoy his 6-point performance in round 1. Your question, William Bibbiani. How many replicants was Deckard tasked to kill in the film Blade Runner?
5?
Rucker Hauer, Daryl Hannah. 4?
And that is correct. A perfect round for the Beast, William Bibbiani.
I didn't try to count
Moving on to round 2. Round 2 is known as the wheel round, and each competitor will get 4 questions. These correspond to one of those wheel categories up there. Each question is worth 2 points. If you are not sure of the answer, you can check
Yeah,
the multiple
2
choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, that there is stealing available in round 2. And also remember, you are awarded a spin mulligan if you don't like the category you spin. William Bibbiani, you are not only in the lead, but you also were the favorite. Would you like to spin first or defer to Sam?
I would like to spin first, and thank you for all that exposition. That was great.
That's what I am here to do. I put passion and emotion into every bead of sweat that comes off my
He
forehead.
is a
a lot of
verbose
sweat.
human.
Let's do this. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Beast gives it a spin. You gotta be thinking he's looking for classics up
I
there.
like that spin.
He loves him some classics, and is it gonna get there? Is it gonna get there? Tarantino.
Just short of
movies.
classics. Just short of classics.
Tarantino movies. How do you feel about that one?
Let me go one more time.
He wants to spin
I believe that was
away.
an insult to Sam's
That's
career as
right.
Indiana Quentin
Sam
Tarantino.
Levine, so good in Inglourious Bastards.
Fantastic in the
And
movie.
Bibbiani spitting in his face.
That was very nice.
And I didn't think it was
A great
I'm
sound.
following direction.
Great sound effect.
And
Oh.
you're looking at Festival Festival Darlings. That is a new category up here, and
Say.
to administer that will be none other than myself, Mark Ellis. William Bibbiani, you spun Festival Darlings, and your first question is thus. What is the end song performed at the finale of the film Whiplash?
Is it Whiplash?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Caravan, B, Whiplash, C, Upswingin', or D, When I Wake?
Upswinging.
Upswinging?
That is incorrect, Sam Levine.
Is it Caravan?
1 point for Sam
Oh,
Levine.
here he comes with the steel.
I knew it wasn't going to be Whiplash because that was too
Walking
obvious.
out of the grocery store with the.
I think that's the one he told them
Your
they were going
next
to do, just to embarrass
question.
them when he put the wrong
Very
thing.
accurate description, actually. Which character discovers that he is colorblind in Little Miss Sunshine?
That's the brother.
Need the character's name?
Need the character's
Shit. Scott?
The act. The name, multiple choice. I don't remember the name.
Is it A. Richard, B. Frank, C. Ed, or D. Dwayne?
Dwayne?
Richard?
That is incorrect.
I believe it's Dwayne. That's
It is Dwayne.
Shit.
the first one. I didn't know. Oh, man. I knew Dwayne.
Your next question. In the film The Diary of a Teenage Girl, Minnie aspires to a career as what?
Didn't see this. Don't even know what that
Already
is.
a teenage girl. I actually didn't say it. Okay, let's do multiple choice.
Is it A. Cartoonist, B. Clothing designer, C. Singer-songwriter, or D. Filmmaker?
B. Clothing designer. Just guessing.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Sam
This is
Levine.
a straight guess. Is it cartoonist?
1 point for Sam Levine.
Shit.
I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer.
Steals.
This is really bad for me.
I saw the trailer.
Right, it's all tied up.
We now.
Words of Mark Ellis, it is tied.
Hey,
Losing all my indie cred.
It is
That's for the little guy.
wrecking
That's
the
what
beast
I'm
here.
learning here.
Being going full
Schmoedown.
Italian
You
job
do
on
have
the beast
one
there.
question
Oh my
left.
God.
Stealing
And
everything.
your question, if you get this right off the bat, you will reclaim the lead from Sam Levine.
All right.
And your question is, what instrument does Don's brother play in his band in Welcome to the Dollhouse?
What the fuck is that?
A fart is not one of the options.
Should be.
That's an oboe.
Do you know this?
I have an inkling.
He has an inkling.
Does he play
Is
guitar?
an inkling? Is an inkling?
Is that your final
That's
answer?
my final answer.
Guitar is incorrect, Sam Levine.
Is it piano?
It is not piano, it is a clarinet.
clarinet.
Festival Darling certainly played the beast there.
Goose egg.
It has been a long time since we've seen the Beast struggle like that, if ever, in this category or in this tournament, in this game, the movie trivia Schmoedown. The Beast flummoxed, and now Sam
No,
Levine
I felt so
spin
bad.
that wheel and
Losing because I did say I was going for Sam Levine.
Sam Levine poised to quit after he got the third question, round one, wrong.
Oh,
Now he's
he's
getting
got
90s.
Let's rock and roll.
He's going
He's
rock
gonna
and
do
roll.
it.
He is going to
90s. Yeah, I got a inkling that Sam knows his number.
He says inkling, that means he's going to
I was raised in the 90s.
All right, you've got 90s movies, Sam. You're sticking to it. 4 questions in this category. First one in. Who plays former IRA sniper Declan McQueen in 1997's The Jackal?
Step Bruce Willis.
I believe that is Bruce Willis.
Incorrect.
Richard Gere.
That's a steal.
This is a game of steals, Mark Ellis.
steals.
It's a
Richard
game of
Gere is
steals.
Irish.
I swamped him.
Suddenly, all that momentum that Levine had, maybe back in the Beast corner a little bit.
Jeez.
This is basically traded categories.
All right, question 2. Question 2. In the 1997 movie In and Out, who plays Cameron Drake, the actor who outs his English teacher as being gay in his Best Actor acceptance speech at the Oscars?
Matt Dillon.
That's correct. 2
Matt
points.
Dillon.
I did not remember the guy's name. I seen the movie though.
Bastards.
Like
I'm sure they have moments.
Tennis with movie trivia.
Yes, it really is.
You don't know me.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Third question. Who played Drew Barrymore's evil stepmother in Ever After?
Fan favorite.
A bitch.
All the women in the room are gasping because clearly this was a seminal film for them in the 90s.
I liked it.
Yes, Queen.
It's actually one of my favorite versions of
All right,
Cinderella.
give me multiple choice.
A. Helen Mirren. B. Angelica Houston. C. Meryl Streep. D. Julie Andrews.
Meryl Streep? I don't think that's right. I think it might be B, actually.
Could you repeat the answer?
A. Helen Mirren. B. Angelica Houston. C. Meryl Streep. D. E. Julie Andrews.
Angelica Houston?
It's correct for a point.
Wow.
Damn,
He's
you're
able.
guessing now.
You talk about inkling.
None of the other categories sound
Yeah,
right.
Guess right
They
there.
really should have thrown a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you there, Sam. Real nice.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be proud.
I appreciate that.
All right, fourth and final question in this category, Sid. What is the name of the American submarine captured by Scott Glenn in The Hunt for the Red October?
Red
What
October?
is the name?
Of the, yes.
American submarine. I
Yes.
believe that is the USS Indianapolis.
Incorrect.
Love that.
It's the Red
You
October.
got multiple choice.
There's a reason I didn't.
Yeah.
Hard play by Levine, KG veteran.
The USS Tennessee.
Incorrect. Looking for the Dallas.
Bibbiani got closer, going more towards the south, but nonetheless.
Oh, I
Dallas,
can even
Texas.
hear Courtney B. Vance screaming, "Way to go, Dallas!" I screwed the
Very interesting turn events for both competitors here in round 2. And going into round 3, I'll get the quick take from my panel of commentators up here. Who has the advantage going in?
Sam feels he's got to be in a fortunate position here. He wasn't expecting to have that lead coming out of that round. To see Bibbiani put up a goose egg is something we don't see. But, you know, you can't count out the beast, John.
Here's how round 3 works, is that each competitor is going to give us a series of 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next 3, your last 5, if we get that far. Sam Levine, you are tied but in the lead. Your 3 letters / numbers.
What are my parameters?
1 to 20.
All right, I will go with 3.
Solid.
It's a tough one. Let's go with 8 and 12.
Good.
All right.
Good numbers.
He finally remembered 3 numbers existing
Yes.
between 1 to 20. Glenn Bibbiani.
I'm going to crowdsource this. What should I pick?
3.
2, 9, and 6.
2, 9, and 6 in that order. I will be administering the questions to Mr. Bibbiani. And you are up first, and your first category that the crowd selected for
Wow.
was number 2, and up here that corresponds to crime movies. Crime movies. And your question for 2 points. Bricktop, Bullet Tooth Tony, and Boris the Blade are all characters
Snatch.
of what 2000s gangster comedy?
Gosh. It's kind of mad that he doesn't know the answer right away.
3, 2,
Read the question.
Bricktop, Bullet Tooth Tony, and Boris the Blade are all characters in what 2000s gangster comedy?
Whole 9 yards?
That is incorrect. Looking for Snatch. Looking for Snatch. Snatch, and so Bibbiani still
All right, let's
needing
do
some
this.
points here. Now you can take the lead and force Sam to answer his first question.
I would like to.
You selected, or the crowd selected for you, number 9. And that is the category of directors.
There you go.
These are directors that have directed a movie.
What movie?
And your question is, name 2 David Fincher movies starring
Well,
Brad
obviously,
Pitt.
there's Fight Club.
Okay. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And one of the others. Which I am weirdly blanking.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
That is correct.
Wow.
That is correct.
Don't know why I blanked on
It
that.
happened.
Yeah.
I had a stroke
He was
when I was
digging.
up here.
Got the lead.
Yes.
Viviani going into the dark recesses of his mind for that
Tell you
one.
what, that was tough.
And he walks out with a Fight Club. The first rule about Fight Club, I guess that he broke the rule for 3 points again.
Absolutely, which puts it back to Sam. You're going to get a 2-point question. Sam, you chose the number 3. That is the category of dramas.
Perfect.
Dramas. In The Martian, who played the director of media relations of NASA?
Kristen Wiig.
Jeff Daniels.
Incorrect. Looking for
Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
He was the director.
She gets to look
Yeah.
I only saw the funniest comedy of that year once.
Yes.
That's true. That's a funny movie.
The funniest comedy of the year.
That's a great
according to
movie
Lewis.
about the power of humor to keep you alive.
There was
Great
too
movie.
much laughter to go again, huh, Sam?
All right. So, Sam, that means you still have to answer a question here. Your 3-point question coming next. You chose the number 8.
Yeah.
That is the category of 80s movies.
Okay,
80s
it's appropriate.
movies. All right.
Number 8.
In The Princess Bride, According to Bibbiani, what is the most famous of the classic blunders?
I have no idea.
Never get into a land war in Asia.
That is correct.
I did not think as you about that.
Back to
Wow.
Okay. And suddenly Levine has forced the hand of Bibbiani, and Bibbiani, you have one question remaining, and it's worth a huge 5 points you're going to need to force it back over to Sam. You selected number 6.
Yes, not number 7, which you had said before.
I never said number 7, although
did
it
off
is
camera, you probably said it
lucky. Number 6
Okay.
corresponds to fantasy sci-fi.
Okay.
Fantasy sci-fi. And your 5-point question. In the film Looper, who plays Abe Mitchell, the man who manages the Loopers?
Oh, that's Jeff Daniels. Jeff.
Did John Hurt?
And literally just said the
It's funny because that was his answer to other questions he said wrong.
Wow, you just can't underestimate in a clash of styles the one that talks the least, the one that carries the biggest stick. That ended up being Samm Levine here today. Bibbiani with some really tough questions in that round 2 festival darlings. Nightmare of a wheel wedge, but
Classics are sound.
Samm Levine stepping up. Josh McCouga, your thoughts on today's
I tell you what,
incredible
this ultimate Schmoedown, it really is the March Madness of Schmoedown. These stakes are higher.
It's mayhem!
It's mayhem. It really, today's match was.
Alright, we'll go ahead and end it there. This is a pretty good match. That's pretty funny, actually. Then Samm Levine answers incorrectly Jeff Daniels for his question, and it turns out to be the correct answer to Bibbiani's question that he ends up losing the match on. Very interesting. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and if you would like to help support this channel, I do have links below for a GoFundMe page. By supporting this channel, that's going to help me out with, getting better equipment to use. Maybe even, and help me be able to put out more videos and stuff like that, more better content, stuff like that. So yeah, please, if you'd like to help support us, again, link is below for that. Also, please be sure to check out the links we'll have going up on this side of the screen coming up a little bit, to subscribe to the channel, as well as a link above that one to subscribe to or check out me and my brother's adult only gaming channel, where we do video game play reviews for stuff like brand new Destiny 2, Tekken 7 that just came out. Also, just recently did a Friday the 13th video. So yeah, please check out that channel as well. And finally, we have a link at the very top to check out the trailer of my short film, Time Travel Sucks. If you enjoy that trailer, please watch the whole film and let me know what you think. But that's it for me today. Goodbye.